All right. My dear fellow listeners and viewers, good evening once again, and welcome to another edition of the Dr. Narine Dat Show. For those of you who have watched us and listened to us in the past will know that the whole idea of the Dr. Narine Dat Show is to create a safe space for positive energy and mutual respect. Keep in mind, there are a few different ways to listen to us. You can listen to us in the regular dial, that's to radio 102.7 CKMS FM. You can listen to us on Rogers digital cable for those of you who have the Rogers digital box. And of course, we are also live streaming our interview here. So by all means, please take the opportunity to share our page. We are joined this evening by a very, very talented individual, and obviously we'll take every opportunity to kind of get to know him a little bit more. We'll feature some of his songs and so much more. So this is an interview you wouldn't want to miss. So he's no other than Rohied Chan. So Rohit, welcome to the show. How are you doing this evening?
Good evening to you, Dr. Narayan, and all the listeners, all the viewers. And it's a pleasure to be on your program. I know it was due so long, it's a couple of years already. You're trying to bring in your program, and I was busy. And I apologize to all my fans, viewers, and traveling and all these things. Take time. But I'm here. I'm
All
so
right.
happy. Yeah.
That's right. You're here, and
Yeah.
that is a
Yeah.
beautiful thing. That's for sure. So what we'll
Exactly.
do, you know the drill. You've seen this show in the past, with different guests and so forth. So what we'll do, we'll get you to take your time,
Yeah.
and kind of introduce yourself to us so that folks know a little bit about you in terms of your background. So you can talk a little bit about where you're born,
Yeah.
and things of that nature.
Okay.
And when you're done, I do have some specific questions for you
Okay.
as it relates to music and so forth, because obviously you do have, the passion
All
for the
right.
music, and you're very much supported by many, many people. So we want to talk about that. So take it away, introduce yourself to us. You will be the best person to introduce you, and then we'll take it from there.
Yeah. Um, my name is Rohied Chan. They call me also. I'm the Prince of Hearts. I was born in Suriname, Paramaribo. My mom is from Suriname. She's Hindustani from Suriname, and my dad is from Guyana. So my dad's from Guyana, and my mom from Suriname. Yeah.
So that's a good thing to know, because
Yeah.
a lot of people weren't sure and too clear if you have any
Oh,
relationship.
yeah.
What's the relationship with Ghana, right? So,
Yeah,
so it's
yeah,
good
yeah,
to
yeah. I have a very good relationship with Guyana, and it's like my home too. My dad is from there, and it's always a good feeling every time I go to Guyana. It's just like a warm feeling and a warm welcome from the fans, from my family who lives there, and it feels home all the time.
that's awesome. All right. So, we have invited you here because, you obviously have done really well musically. So I want to get into that. But before I
Yeah.
do any of that, you grew up obviously in Suriname. What was life like for you growing up
Uh,
there as a child?
the life there was, honestly, it was like a struggle. I think a lot of people went to struggle in life before, but teenage years, but it was fun also. In the 90s, and children who born in the 90s, those time was different. You always
Yeah.
play outside, and
Hmm.
cell phone was not so much. But I had a great time growing up, and yeah, and music also. When I was like 9 years old, I started music. Listen to reggae music. I started with reggae music. But I know
Hmm.
you're gonna ask me those
Yeah, yeah.
questions.
Mhm. That's awesome. That's awesome. And so obviously you migrated to the States, which is not
Yes,
uncommon. Many people, from all
yes,
over the
that's
world,
correct.
choose to go to the States. So when you migrated it, what was the transition like for you?
Um, in 2007, I came because my dad came like before me, and a lot of people come here for a better life.
Hmm.
And my dad came here, and in the 80s he came here, and years after that, he applied for me and
Hmm.
for my brother and sister. That's how I came. I came here in 2007 until I came straight from Suriname all the way New Jersey until the day today I'm in Jersey.
Well,
Yeah,
awesome. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for that. So you wear a jersey there, or you wear a t-shirt that has your stage name, the Prince of Hearts.
the Prince of Hearts,
You're right,
correct.
yeah, yeah, and it's kind of very mellow. I kind of like that. I find that it fits in nicely. How did you
Oh,
came
okay.
about with that? How did you came about with that name? Because people do have stage name, right?
Well, I'm gonna be honest to you.
Mhm.
During
And
the
I like that.
pandemic,
I like that. I like the
yes,
honesty. So
yes.
go
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
ahead.
During the pandemic, Dr.
Mhm,
Narayan,
mhm,
everybody was doing live program, and
mhm,
so I started doing the same thing. I brought a lot of singers on my platform. I called the
mhm,
Island Bliss Band platform. I don't know you
mhm,
if
mhm,
you're familiar with that.
mhm,
So I start singing and singing, and the people said, Rohit, you sing from the heart. Every time people sing Rohit, you sing from the heart. So I thought, let me come up with a name, and sometimes the people call me the Prince.
mhm,
Sometimes it's a combination with I sing from the heart.
mhm,
So I thought,
mhm,
let me come up with a name. So I was thinking King of Hearts,
mhm,
but King of Hearts is already given. You know who is the
mhm,
King of
mhm,
Hearts, Shah Rukh Khan.
mhm, mhm.
So I thought, let me come with the Prince of Hearts. So I think, yeah, it matches my personality because I sing from a heart, and the people call me the Prince, and that's why I came up with the name, the Prince of Hearts. Yeah,
All right. Well, thank you so much for that. Yes, I do remember you did a lot of live pieces during the
yeah,
pandemic and so forth. Everybody was doing their thing.
yeah,
People weren't
yeah.
sure what was going on. People weren't sure
That's
what
correct.
was happening. So people were trying their best to engage with people and all of that. And you've done your part, which is
Yeah, but
awesome.
honestly,
Mhm,
during the pandemic, we I connected with a lot of people.
mhm,
The pandemic taught us a lesson.
mhm,
you know, and we got more connected with people and with music also. My music went like a lot of countries start knowing who is Rohied Chan, you
mhm.
know. Yeah. So it was a good time and also a bad time, both,
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
combination. Yeah.
It works out well in your favor, which is a
Yeah,
good
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
It's not a bad
yeah.
thing. It definitely was an opportunity for people to kind of reset and kind of
Yeah.
rethink things and all of that. It definitely
Correct.
worked out well in a lot of people's favor, but obviously
Yeah.
a lot of things happen as well too, which
Yeah.
obviously we don't have control of. And when we don't have control over certain
Yeah.
things, there's not much we can do,
That's
right?
correct.
We
And
just do the best.
and but during the pandemic, I had that platform, the Island Bliss Band platform,
Hmm.
where people from many, many countries like India, Mauritius, Fiji, Suriname, Holland, everywhere they came in and sing on that platform. And I had so many singers from New York also. I don't want to call name, but
Hmm.
they know I helped them a lot. I fixed their music, and I trained them also with vocals and everything. Some of the singers, they were scared to come and sing. So now I see all the singers, they making video clip now. So I feel very proud. They came on my platform. And after the pandemic also, I start organizing shows in New York.
Hmm.
So those singers who came on my platform to sing the Iron Bliss Band platform, I took them, and I organized a show in
Hmm.
New York, and I took all of them. For example, Dolly from Canada, she
Hmm.
always talked big about me, and I really appreciate that. And some other singers from New York, and I don't know how they're doing right now, but I hope they're doing fine. But so that's how I organize shows, and I help singers, uh, to a step ahead. That's what I was doing. Yeah.
Awesome. Good stuff. Well, thank you so much for that. And
Yeah.
thank you so much for sharing that. So before we get into your individual pieces in terms of solo pieces,
Yeah.
obviously you were part of a band. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah. I was some part of the band, because before that I was doing a lot of song contests in Suriname, like
Mm,
a school song contest, in a national Indian song contest. I won like numerous prizes, like first place, second place, third, fourth place. You
mhm,
know, and then how that is how the band start knowing me. They saw me on TV, and they come and say, Rohit, we would like love you to join the band. The first ever band I joined, it was in 2000, I think it was, yeah, 2002, and the band called Vijay and Friends. So I was in that band like 3 to 4 years. I was in that band. But when I started with the band, I didn't sing like slow music. I started with traditional Chutney by Tagana music. That's what I started with. And later on, I start singing a slow song like Bollywood covers. Man, but before that, there's a strange of the story, right? I start singing when I was 9 years old. I start singing reggae music because I started listening to reggae music. In my house, we had the only cassette because that time was cassette time. My dad sent me like a radio, a small radio, and he sent me the only cassette was of Bob Marley. So that's how I start listening only his song and reggae music. That's how I start learning reggae music. But later on, like I become like a teenager, then I start singing Bollywood and traditional by Tagana in the band also.
Awesome. Yeah, we have lots to talk about here, and I obviously will be featuring some of your songs so the folks can enjoy it, even though they are available openly. People can listen to it anytime. But the fact that you're here and us listening together, I think it's a special moment. So we'll do all of that. I mean, you've made it big. You've made it big. I've seen that you've had, you have millions of views and so forth. On some of your songs and so forth, which is a good thing. My question to you though, do you think if you were to stay in the band, do you think you would have been as successful? Because you took a risk there.
No,
you took a well, go ahead.
I'm gonna be honest to you. I don't know any singer in Suriname who made it big in a band, and there's no singers at all. The only guy who made it big, I think, is Chris Ramkelawan.
Yeah.
And Rande Chaitu made it, those two guys, but those are a long time ago. But after him, I don't see anybody, But that's the problem in Suriname, and I want them to, be more creative. Like Rande Chaitu, like Chris Ramkelawan. After them, nobody is being creative. That's what I love. Creativity is very important in music. But I don't see them doing that. And they like to sing what they do, and like Trinidad have a song and it's a hit song, and they got those band over there, they're gonna try to play that song in every wedding, but they're not doing it creative.
They're not kind of being creative and kind of being different and all of these things. Okay, got you.
Yeah. So I'm a type of guy. I always think and what music is good, what people will love. That's how I came with those kind of song, English and Hindi, blend together.
Good. And that was a smart thing to do. By the way, I have an aunt that lives in Suriname, and I have a couple of cousins and so forth live in Suriname.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Just one aunt. The rest of the folks, most obviously, of my siblings and so forth live in Canada, but like my aunts and uncle and so forth, and many cousins, they are in Guyana. But I do have an aunt that live in Suriname, and two cousins, 2, 3 cousins.
Wow.
Nice. So I may have to go visit sometime.
You should. Yeah. Suriname is beautiful.
I may have to go and visit. So what we'll do though, I want to feature a song of yours, and when we're done with that, I want you to kind of take me back to some of the things that you were thinking, take me back to the actual production. What was it like to kind of produce a song as such and so forth? So let's take it away and get people to enjoy a beautiful piece of yours.
Thank you.
It's a human side when things go wrong, when the sin of lingers and temptation strong. Kitne na isko samjhata, kitne na isko pehlata, nadan hai kuch na samajhta hai. तुमसे करता है मेरा दिल भी कितना पागल है ये प्यार तो तुमसे करता है पर सामने जब तुम आते हो कुछ भी कहने से डरता है ओ मेरे साजन ओ मेरे साजन It's a human side when things go wrong, when the scent of lingering and temptation strong into the boundary of each married man, and it's no sacrifice, just a simple word. It's too hard living into separate worlds. हर पल मुझको तड़पाता है मुझे सारी रात जगाता है इसी बात को तुमको खबर नहीं है सिर्फ तुम ही पे मरता है मेरा दिल भी कितना पागल है ये प्यार तो तुमसे करता है मेरा दिल भी कितना पागल है ये प्यार तो तुमसे करता है पर सामने जब तुम आते हो कुछ भी कहने से डरता है ओ मेरे साजन ओ मेरे साजन mutual misunderstanding after the fact cold cold heart baby are done by you something's looking bad baby just passing through and it's no sacrifice just a simple word it's too hard living into separate worlds. Sacrifice, just a simple word. It's too hard living into separate worlds.
All right. So obviously that was that's a big hit.
Yeah,
It's
that's a,
different. So tell
that's
me about that. Tell me about the whole production, anything you feel comfortable sharing and whatnot. This is a safe space here, but definitely that was a good move for you to move to,
yeah.
to start to do solo. So tell me about the whole production on that beautiful song.
This song, during the pandemic time, this is two of my favorite song. Mera dil bhi itna pagal hai, and the other one is uh, Sacrifice. The two of the both my favorite song. So I was thinking, well, I was sitting one day and I was thinking, okay, this song it can combine with this song. It have the same meaning. That let me come with like a beat and I was thinking, okay, this beat can be good with a dancehall beat. And then I didn't know that there's gonna be a hit song. So I called my producer. I said, Juala did my music from Suriname. So I said, Juala, I would love to do this. I never did a video clip before. So this
Oh,
will be
wow.
my first one. So
Mhm.
I said, Juala, let's do this music. And he did it. And fantastic. But it took me and him like a whole month to do this, and because it wasn't easy,
Mhm.
because I had to agree with the music, how he did the music. Sometimes he sent me some the beat, but I didn't like it, and like a back and forth
Mhm.
thing until
Mhm.
it became like a masterpiece.
Mhm.
So that's how I we created that song, that music, Sacrifice Miradil.
Mhm.
And then when I listened to the music, I said, wow, this is amazing. Even he told me that, "Oh, this is amazing." And but I didn't believe him because I
Mhm.
thought, okay, maybe he's like making me feel good that
Mhm.
the song is nice. And I didn't know that's gonna be a hit. So we listened. I listened to I and I said, wow, this is great. And And I asked my wife the music also, how the music sound, and she said this is great. And so I decided to, okay, this music is great, so let me do a video. So then I did a video. I went to Suriname and I did a video clip, and the video clip came good also. And I released it in January 14 in 2023. And the day I released the song, uh, it was like such a surprise for me, and it hit so big. In one day, it reached like close to like 100,000 views, and I was like, okay, this is not real. This is impossible. I never had a view. I had a YouTube channel, and I had only like maybe like 50 subscribers, and my song never reached so many views in like one day. Within one day, almost like 100,000 views, and I was like I felt like I hit the jackpot. I was
Mhm.
literally in tears. Until the day today, that song is very big. It's almost reached 7 million views, and it's going up and up every day. I try to break my song record, but I cannot. Even I come with a different song, I cannot break the record. That song is like like my superpower.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah. You will be remembered for that one, that's for
yeah,
sure.
that yeah, exactly.
So I noticed that song, the one that I just played, obviously, the one that we're talking about right now, I played it directly from your YouTube channel, right?
You played directly, yeah, okay.
So I
Mhm.
played it. I just wanted to to see something here. So I played it directly from the YouTube channel. And I noticed that's where you got like the 6.5 million views. So isn't that a special thing though? Because this is your own channel
Yeah,
too, right?
it's
I
my
think
own
that's what
channel,
makes
yeah.
it even more special.
Yes, yes. And I remember, yeah, like I said, I remember
Yeah.
3 years ago, my YouTube channel had only like 200 followers, subscribers.
Mhm,
Now, almost 16,000 followers because
mhm,
that song Sacrifice. And I really appreciate, it's not about me.
mhm,
I appreciate the people who listen to my song and they come and subscribe. I always say it's not about me. We are singers, but if the fans also listen to our song,
mhm.
then we're nothing. And yeah, so I really appreciate the fans. And there's so many people I'm looking at on the
Mhm.
live. My cousin is here, and a lot of people. I see Emily Prasad from Florida, Randy Chan, my cousin, and I want to say hi to everybody.
Take a moment and
Yeah,
acknowledge a few people. We
yeah,
usually do that. So this is your time. You're the only one here. Acknowledge a few people here,
yeah.
because they're here to support you, right?
Of course, they support me, and Linai also, Linai Gitanjali, and also we have Hiram, Kenneth Rampersat. Thank you, Kamta, Dani, Sandhya Devi Prasad, and Roger Hinz. Also, thank you for tuning in. And the man himself, Ashay Manu from Florida, a
Mhm.
great singer also. Yeah, thank you so much, everyone. And you have Leon, Jameson, Susan also. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in and listening to me.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, thank you for doing that for sure. So how does it feel knowing that
Um,
people appreciate your music? Because that's a beautiful thing, right?
it's a beautiful thing, yes, because music, music is love, and love is music. And when people listen to your song, that and they give you so much like love and the feedback from the people, it means a lot. Because I always consider the people the best judges in the world, you know, and I always take critics because that's how I learn to get better.
Mhm.
If you don't take critics, that means you have a pride that you don't wanna get better. That's how I am. I look at it's like a balance. You have bad critics, you have good critics. But so far, I'm so lucky that I don't have so much of a bad critics. I guess I'm doing something good. You know, they love my music, and I consider myself I'm still learning. Music is like education, the same thing. You learn every day something in music. And I'm not finished yet. I'm still learning.
You're still,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. And you've done quite a few. And I know this might be a weird question, but apart from what people love from you in terms of your choice of music and whatnot, do you actually have a favorite of yours where you can say, look, despite the number of views, despite, everything else, this is the one that really, fits close with, to my heart here. Do you have a special one that you will choose over the other?
You're talking about music?
Like a
Music
a
song?
song, like a song that the one that you have done. Do you have
Yeah.
like a special one where you will have to sing it? That's you're performing somewhere?
Yeah, my sacrifice is also that's like my that's like the superpower, but
Mm-hmm.
a part of that song, I love to sing this song Kabhi to nazar milao, oh can't you see you belong to me. That's one of my favorite because the beat of that song is different. It hits differently and have more power, and every time that song play it, I feel the vibration of the music.
Wow, yeah.
That's my favorite song. Yeah.
Awesome. And speaking of that, let me feature this so that people can kind of enjoy it, right?
Yes.
कभी तो करीब आओ, कभी तो नजर मिलाओ, कभी तो करीब आओ, जो नहीं कहा है कभी तो समझ भी जाओ, हम भी तो हैं तुम्हारे
right? So another beautiful one,
Yes.
not a beautiful one, and obviously the music fits nicely. I like how it has, some reggae beat in there, you know
Yeah,
what I
yes, yes.
mean?
Yeah, that's the reason I love it. I love it. I love to perform that song. Some places I go and I perform, they let me sing like 4 or 5 times.
Wow,
Repeat after repeat. They love it. They love it.
that's awesome. And so when it comes to song selection, I mean, that can be tricky, right? Because there are lots of songs to choose from. People
Yeah,
have their personal favorite and so forth. How
yeah.
do we go about making a selection?
Y- music, it's very difficult sometimes to
Hmm.
choose, and every song have their own meaning. Every song
Hmm.
have, you have to match. It have to match the beat and everything. You cannot just take a song and start, you
Hmm.
know, production. It have to
Hmm.
be, it take time. It have to match, and every song have to match a beat. So, for example, if you sing like Pal Pal Dil Ke Paas, then you need to find a beat that can, match that song. So that's how it take me time to do it, and so far, all my songs, the people love it, and I guess I have a gift from there, it's how to create English and slash Hindi.
Excellent. Yeah. And it's a good thing to do because it's kind of it's different, it's unique, right? And
Yeah, yeah,
it's kind of
yeah,
represent in a sense
yeah,
your own kind
yeah.
of brand, if you know what I mean, because I notice
That's right.
and I'm hoping that nobody gets upset in any shape or form here, but I noticed that when you came up with that sacrifice song, I noticed that or at least it feels that way. Like people tend to copy a little bit, to kind of do
Yeah, 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 yeah.
along that line. And it's not
Yeah,
necessarily a bad thing.
a
It means
lot.
that people see me as
Yeah.
a role model,
No,
and
but I'm happy. I'm happy that,
mhm,
that's how it is. I'm happy that I know a lot of singers it's not copy my music, but they some people take the whole music instrumental of my music, and they sing on it, and they do their own thing. One way I'm happy. They they're using the instrumental of Sacrifice Miradil. And some people use the other one also, Look Into My Eyes,
mhm,
Hasrate.
mhm.
And yeah. No, one way I'm happy.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm glad you look at it that way.
Yeah,
Because I mean, people, they saw the
yeah,
uniqueness, right? And so they
that's right.
also they try to
That's right.
imitate, but it can be dangerous too because ideally, it's important for people to be their own individual self,
Yeah,
and be unique and different. I think that's what set you apart. I think that's one of the
that's
reasons why you were able to
yeah,
stand out a little bit and kind of basically
yeah,
make a name for yourself, right? Which is great,
that's
which is
right. That's
awesome.
right. That's right. And
So, yeah,
and
go ahead.
there's a singer, Ashay Manu.
Hmm.
He always tell me, Rohit, you are the reason why many singers, do the same thing. Now they follow you, and he said, I'm his inspiration, and he does the same kind of music, English, Hindi. He said,
Hmm.
Rohit, you, because I listen to how you do it, and I be trying to do the same way, and it's really feel good. Yeah, they're trying their best.
Awesome. So, what were some of the most, you know, um, or nicest, I guess, so let me put it this way. What were some of the nicest comments or compliments, you've gotten from folks supporting you over the years?
Dr. Ryan, I'll be honest to you, there's so many comments, like thousands of
Hmm.
comments. I don't know which one, which
Hmm.
one
Hmm.
and who. If you go to my YouTube channel,
Hmm.
if you
Hmm.
go to Facebook, if you go to TikTok, there's so many comments, and I appreciate. I don't look at only one comment. I look at every comment.
Hmm.
Everybody who give me a good comment, I appreciate that. Even bad comments also. I always, you know, uh, I take, like I said, I take bad critics, good critics, and it's always like a balance. And I appreciate each and every one, all my fans. That's how I am.
Excellent, good stuff. And
Yeah,
that's a good attitude to have, right?
yeah, yeah,
How about new projects, not necessarily details per se, but more in
yeah.
a general way, because as you know, we are wrapping up the year 2025, 2025. This is our last show,
Yeah.
the Dr. Narine Dat Show for this year.
Oh, yeah.
We do have a virtual concert we're doing on the 31st, but
Oh,
in terms of the interview, this is our
uh,
last one
yeah.
here. So people
So
do,
I really
Mhm.
appreciate that you choose, you know, we doing this last
Yeah,
interview
yeah.
for the year.
So we really we want to finish it strong, right? And so we
Correct,
have you on
correct.
here.
It really feel,
Right.
it really feel like I'm honored. I'm honored to be on your
That's
program
awesome.
and yeah, and for upcoming projects, you know, Rohied Chan always have something going on, you know, with music will never stop because I love music and and it will never stop. I have so many projects coming up. I'm not gonna say what when. It's always like
Yep.
a surprise and
hmm
but a lot of progress project coming soon.
That's awesome. And keep it going because
Yeah,
people do look forward to something new and different, especially when
yeah,
you have the support from the people. So you want to kind of continue that momentum, right?
correct.
For
Yes,
sure.
yes,
And so, I mean, you've been in the thing for a long time, but we also have people who are starting out now, fairly new and not sure what direction to take and to go and all
yeah.
that. What advice do you have for young folks, or even young at heart as well too, who want to get into, the show business or who have been doing it quietly, and want to
Yeah.
take it to the next level but don't know how?
Um, you know, the best advice I give to singers, upcoming singers, and keep doing what you're doing, and if you love music, don't give up, and just keep doing your thing. I know a lot of singers. I see a lot of singers releasing music, and some I'm gonna be honest with you, some are good, some are not good, but it's
Mm,
always like you know you learn from it, and like I said, the people are the best judges. If they tell you okay, not it's not good, then you have to consider that like come back stronger. That's how I am. The people are listening our music and they are the best judges. So best advice to them: don't give up and keep doing what you're doing.
awesome. How about vocal training? Do you continue to
Vocal.
to mold that voice to keep it moist, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, yeah. Vocals. I always, I'm very. My vocal is very important,
Mhm,
and not too much of cold. I don't drink too much of cold things,
mhm,
and in the morning time, I always drink hot tea, and I
mhm.
train my vocal. You mean like singing wise?
Like singing
Sing-
wise and
Yeah.
keep that voice going,
Oh
so to
yeah,
speak, right? A lot of
yeah,
people, um, I mean, some people are just gifted and that voice is there, so to speak, but some
yeah.
people do vocal training, right? With a
I
conscious
never,
mind, yeah.
I never did vocal
Mm,
training in my
mm.
life.
Oh,
I never did, never. I guess I was born with it. When I was like basically like 7, 8 years, I already had a rhythm in music. I know what
mm,
rhythm was. I guess I was born with it.
mm,
So in school, when I was a little boy, I was started singing already and rhythm.
mm,
And yeah, and I started singing reggae music. I love reggae music. And you see two of my songs, One Love, I did a tribute to my mentor,
mm,
Bob Marley. And I did another reggae music, Kingston Town slash Achalke Tuje. So what I did, I combined Kishore Kumar with UB40. And that song right now is above 1 million views in a year. So a lot of people love that. And like I said, I never train. I didn't get no vocal training. I did it on my own. I train on my own. You know, that's how it is.
okay. All right. So what we'll do, so folks, we will feature another beautiful song by our guest, who's extremely talented, by the way, and has done really well for himself. But before we feature that song, I want to remind you that you're watching and listening to Dr. Narine Dat Show. Keep in mind that there are a few different ways to listen to us. You can listen to us on the regular dial, that's the radio, 102.7 CKMS FM. You can listen to us on Rogers digital cable as well, for those of you who have the Rogers digital box. And of course, we're also live streaming our interview here. So we ask you to take the opportunity to share our page. So here you go. Do enjoy this another beautiful piece by our guest, Rohied Chan.
कर तुम भुला न दोगे सपने ये सच भी होंगे हम तुम जुदा न होंगे हम तुम जुदा न होंगे If he brings you happiness then I wish you all the best It's your happiness that matters most of all But if he ever breaks your heart, if the teardrops ever stop, I'll be there before the next teardrops fall. मालिक ने अपने हाथों जिससे गम हमें बनाया, डाली दिलों में धड़कन और दिल से दिल मिलाया, फिर दुनिया में लेके आया कर तुम भुला न दोगे सपने ये सच ही होंगे हम तुम जुदा न होंगे हम तुम जुदा न होंगे Si te quiere de verdad y te da felicidad te deseo lo más bueno para los dos pero si te hace llorar a mí me puedes hablar y estaré contigo cuando triste estás जीवन के हर सफर में हम साथ ही चलेंगे दुनिया के हर डगर पर हम साथ ही रहेंगे हम साथ ही जिएंगे हम साथ ही मरेंगे कर तुम भुला न दोगे सपने ये सच ही होंगे हम तुम जुदा न होंगे हम तुम जुदा न होंगे If he brings you happiness then I wish you all the best It's your happiness that matters most of all But if he ever breaks your heart If the teardrops ever stop I'll be there before the next teardrops fall I'll be there before the next teardrops fall I'll be there before the next teardrops fall I'll be there before the next teardrops fall
Another beautiful one, of course. So tell me a little bit about that. What was it like to do that production?
Um, basically, it's the same as the other ones, and this song is a Mohammad Rafiji song and slash a great singer from Mexico. I really forgot his name. I shouldn't forget his name. And he's that you see a piece I sing Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know too much about it. I don't know what I'm singing. So but it came very good. It's almost reached like 800, 700,000. That not even a year yet, and it's a beautiful. I challenge myself. That's all I always tell singers to come out from your comfort zone and challenge yourself in music. If you don't challenge yourself in music, you're not gonna know what you're capable of. That's how I believe in.
For sure. You cannot,
Yeah,
always be at one level. You have to step out of your comfort
exactly.
zone, right? With anything
Exactly.
you do for that matter, which
Yeah,
is great for
exactly.
sure. For sure.
Exactly.
Awesome. And so where do you see Rohit Chan 5 years from now?
Well, I'm a very strict when it comes to music.
Mhm,
I don't sit and okay, I say, okay, I'm finished. I'm always thinking, oh, I need to do something else. You never know. Maybe my next project gonna be a soca music. You never know.
mhm, mhm,
And that's how I am. I don't sit and like I'm very comfortable. Okay, this song gonna be it's a hit already. I'm not gonna comment. But it's not about um being comfortable with that song only. It's the love for music.
mhm.
That's how it's always I'm always sitting and thinking, okay, oh, this song is beautiful, let's do this one, and I'm gonna combine this song with this English song. That's how I think. I don't like, okay, one, two, three, let me go on YouTube and search for music. I'm not like that. It's
Mhm,
always, it's like it come like in a glimpse in my head. Okay,
mhm,
this song is nice. Let me do this. I don't go and search for music on YouTube. It take time.
mhm.
It's not like, okay, tomorrow I'm gonna sing that song. It's not like that. It's always I get a sign. I don't know if it's
Mhm.
from God,
Yeah.
but
Mhm.
I always get a sign. Okay, do this song. This song will be good. I always create music like that. I always get a sign from God. Okay, do this song. This song will be good, and I believe in that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
How about musical instrument? Do you play any sort of musical instrument at all?
No, no, no. I don't play any music instruments. My son do it.
Mhm.
The big one. I have two sons,
Okay.
and the small one plays piano. The big one play electric guitar.
Okay. All right. So the time goes by fast, when you're having
Yeah,
fun.
it's
That's for
it's
sure,
such it's such a
Yeah,
pleasure. It's such a
yeah,
pleasure talking to you,
yeah, for sure.
and the fans, it makes me keep me going also, and they tune in live. I see Shahid Box, Linai, Randy Chan, Gitanjali, Emily Prasad. I want to say thanks again to you guys. You guys amazing, to come and tune in live.
So when you're not practicing, when you're not singing, when you're not recording songs and so forth, what is it that you do with your free time? Meaning that what you do other than
Yeah,
singing?
yeah, free time. I work Monday to Friday. I work. A
Hmm.
lot of people think Roy Chan spend the whole day in the studio,
Sing, yeah, yeah.
but yeah, but I don't have no studio.
Mhm.
I don't do. I work Monday to Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday I'm home watching Netflix. A lot of people think, okay, yeah, that's true. A lot of people think that, oh, Roy probably in a studio like 24/7, but music is not like that. Music,
Mhm.
like I said, music comes
Mhm.
in a glimpse, and
Mhm.
all of a sudden, okay, something came in my mind, okay, in my head. Oh, Roy Chan, you need to do this song. This song will be great. So I don't spend time in studio. I don't have no studio. I don't
Mhm.
even practice. I practice in my car when I
Mhm.
drive.
Mhm.
Yeah, I just practice in my car. I said, this song gonna be good with that one, and I don't practice so much. But and it's not like I'm talking big about myself, but
No, no, not at all.
it's still like even though when I have from some free time, then I practice. I do my own vocal training.
Mhm.
Like music is a like and like an endless destination. You learn from music every day. That's how I believe in. I keep learning every day.
That's awesome, for sure. And so I want you to know that I appreciate you taking time to kind of join
Yeah,
us. As I was mentioning earlier,
yeah,
this is our last interview for the year
yeah.
2025, so I want you to see it
But
as a
Dr.
good thing.
Narayan, but
Yeah.
Dr. Narayan, I know I will come back and we will do another. And
Oh
but
yeah.
not anytime soon, but you will definitely.
Yeah.
I feel great talking to you. The way you talk, the question you ask, I feel very comfortable, and I think you make a lot of other artists feel comfortable, on this show.
Yeah, so this is a safe space, like I mentioned.
Yeah.
But before you go, though, I want you to know that on behalf of myself, the people in my circle, the people
Yeah.
in my team and so forth, we would like to present you with the Activision Hall of Fame medal. I want you to know that. So
Oh,
we are
wow.
gonna make arrangement to make sure you have it in your possession.
Oh,
This is irrelevant, but I want you to know that I'm one of the most decorated individual in Canadian history, and
yeah, that's
so
the
I,
neighborhood.
I
Yeah.
understand
Yeah.
these things, and I have the authority to do it. Let me put it that way. So do know it has
Wow.
value, is what I'm saying,
Oh,
and
yeah,
there,
yeah, yeah.
right? So that's all I'm saying here. And this is more of this. I mean, this is very deserving, right? I want you to know that you and I don't have any sort of relationship or friendship in
Oh,
terms
yeah.
of where and so forth. I'm a fan of yours in that sense. Like I think
Oh,
that's
my.
a fair statement to say. But in terms of this, there's no like and share business or anything of that sort. This is something that you have earned, and the only thing I'm doing is I'm delivering it to you because
Oh,
I'm
wow.
able to
That's
do
mean
that. So do
that
know we'll
mean
make the arrangement for that, and I hope
that
that
means that means so much to me, and I will value that, and I will put it in on every day. I'm gonna put it somewhere that I can see it every day. I
good.
value that.
And that's gonna remind you of your own
That's right.
gift, right?
That's
I
right.
want you to know that.
Right.
So I want you to know I appreciate you coming on here. You have lots of supporters from the West Indian community, obviously the Guyanese community,
Yeah.
the people in Trinidad. I know you were born in Suriname,
Yeah.
and beyond. I want you to know that
So
people you will
Doctor,
never
so
meet.
Doctor,
Yeah, yeah.
so Doctor Narayan, one thing I wanted to add, Canada is I have a big support from Canada,
Hmm.
and I went to Canada like more than 10 times. I did so many shows. Fort Lauderdale. I'm sorry, Mississauga. That's the name of
Mississauga,
it.
Mississauga.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So I went there like 7 times. I went to Montreal
Hmm.
3 times. Montreal is a little bit more further.
Yeah, it's
I
farther away. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and I want to say I really appreciate the fans over there, and Dr. Nora, you also a fan of mine. I really appreciate you also, and I would love to say thanks to the fans over in
Mm.
Canada, and also not only in Canada and Trinidad also. Look, a big fan base there in Guyana also, and also of course in the United States we have a lot of West Indian people live in the United States. They listen to
Mhm.
my song, and I have Holland also. Holland I went so many times, and Guyana, Suriname, and I really appreciate each and every one of you, and also the listeners, the viewers. You guys amazing. Thank you so much.
All right. Excellent. Well, thank you again for joining us. And definitely, as you mentioned earlier, we'll have you back on,
Yes,
down the
definitely
road
I'll
and
come back.
whatnot. So this is just the beginning,
Yeah,
folks.
yeah.
And maybe when you come to Canada, we'll connect, or when I go to your end, we'll find a way to kind of
Absolutely.
connect and
So,
whatnot.
so you,
But
Dr. Narayan, you in Toronto, like in
I live in
Mississauga?
Kitchener, which is kind of 1 hour, 15 minutes away from Toronto, but I actually
Oh, I
work
see.
in Toronto, so I
I
make
see.
frequent trips in Toronto there.
Oh,
I love the big city, I can tell you that.
then
I
definitely
yeah.
we will link up. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I intentionally accepted roles in there. I'm one of those individuals. I
Oh,
love the busyness, and I love stuff like that. I work in mental health,
yeah,
and that's where they have a lot of more issues in Toronto because of the population and all of that
yeah,
there. So that's
yeah,
my skill set is kind of needed there. But yeah,
yeah.
we are gonna connect, and after the show behind the camera of Connect us also, and we are gonna make arrangement
Yeah,
for us to deliver that medal to you. But
yeah.
do know that's something
I
we
I
wanted to do.
went through some some because my uncle, two of my uncle died like couple days ago. Yeah, but I'm still like but I believe in my uncle was always like a happy side, and he said you have to enjoy life, and they was old already when they
Mhm.
died, and but life goes on, and
Yeah, and yeah, so our
yeah,
sincere condolences.
yeah, thank you so
You
much.
did share that with me.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
part of what we do,
correct,
in my
correct.
work, we do some grief pieces all too,
Oh,
and I can
yeah,
understand
yeah,
all of
yeah,
this, but I
yeah,
like how you were able to separate those two, knowing
yeah,
that you know,
Yeah.
certain things in life we just don't have control, and the reality
Yeah.
is we live. Life is as such that
That's
today
right.
we are standing here, and
That's
tomorrow
right.
we may be gone. That's the reality of
That's right.
life.
And we're not taking
Um,
nothing, and we're not taking nothing with us.
yes,
So,
yes, for
this
sure.
is-
I'm sure both of them are watching and
yeah,
continuously
exactly.
give
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
their blessings as well too. So
Yes,
look at it that
absolutely,
way.
absolutely. Yes. And thank you so much again, Mr. Dr. Narine, for having me on your program. It's a pleasure. It was a pleasure talking to you.
All right. So hang on right there for now. So my dear fellow listeners and viewers, as we are officially approaching the end of tonight's program, I would like to take this opportunity to thank you for tuning in to the Dr. Narine Dat Show. On behalf of myself and our very talented guest, Rohied Chan, both of us would like to join together and wish you a great today and even better tomorrow. We'll see you again soon, and I'll leave you now with another beautiful hits of his. So enjoy. Let me just get it ready.
Oh yeah,
So you feel,
Dr. Narine, Dr. Narine
yeah.
forgot. We forgot to talk about the new one, but it's fine. You
No,
can
that's
maybe
fine.
continue.
That's fine because I'm featuring the new one now just to give them a taste of things,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yes,
then we'll talk about it next time. So not to worry.
absolutely. Yeah, thank you.
It's growing stronger night and day.
This is Rohied Chan.
You are the one I want in my life. You are the one I need to survive. You are the one I want in my life. You are the one I need to survive. Your touch is tender. Your smile is rare. There's bond between us beyond compare. You are the one I want in my life. You are the one I need to survive. You are the one I want in my life. You are the one I need to survive. Your touch is gentle. Your smile is rare. There's bond between